Ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, my name is Reavyne and welcome back to my channel. And welcome back to another Warriors Den recap, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the brand new Halloween event that's coming out. Now, before we get into all the details, yeah, I got brand new piercings and I'm going to have a lip ring soon, so I just got it done today. It's a little weird to talk right now. I'm not used to this, so please forgive me. I can feel them in my face. But with that said, let's get into the news, shall we? There's a ton of shit to talk about, and this is the best fucking event so far that they've ever had. I'm really digging this, and I can't wait to play it. So up first are the weekly arcade quests. Now, the first one is called The Desire of Angerboda. I have no idea how to pronounce that, Angerboda. That's pretty much what that says right there. And this thing is going from the 17th of October to the 24th of October. And there is another one coming up as well. And that one is called Burning Embers. And that one's going from the 24th of October until the 31st of October. Now remember, you have to own Marching Fire or know someone who owns it and play with them in order to get access to arcade mode. Next up are the community orders for the Fangs of the Otherworld, and this thing basically is you got to play the Spooky Slashers game mode event, which I'll get into later, and first place gets 2,000 steel plus the emblem, event symbol. Second place is 1,000 steel, and third place is 500 steel. This thing is going from the 17th of October until the 1st of November. Next up, because it's the Fangs of the Otherworld, we have brand new themed backgrounds and everything that's going to be going on with the game. So when you log in, you get the most gorgeous, best theme background we've ever had, in my opinion. I am massively into anything horror, Halloween, all that sort of stuff, which you guys will know. But yeah, this thing hands down is fucking amazing. So that shall be waiting you when you get in game. Outside of that, they have, the Halloween themed music, and they also have the Manions, those motherfucking Manions. They have brand new skins, essentially. Same skins, different heads. So we have a vampire ghoul one for the knights. We have a, Oni demon thing with horns for the samurai. And then we have what looks, it's supposed to be like werewolf. Looks like a monkey. It's like you got a monkey guy for the Vikings. That one's a bit of a letdown, but the rest look really cool. Now, when you log into the game during this event, you will get a, event specific border, which is really fucking cool. It's once again, vampire themed and everything. I'm highly digging it. But keep in mind, it's only available for the event. So you have to log in during the event, period, in order to receive it. Now, with that said, Fangs of the Otherworld will be going from October 17th until the 1st of November. So we've got ourselves some time here to jump in, and you are going to want to jump in because there's a ton of cosmetics and, weapons and stuff that you want to get. But before we get into that, I'm going to be playing this video in the background. Let's look at all the effects that we're essentially going to get during this thing. So all this stuff will be lootable in the game and in arcade mode. So all you have to do is just play the game essentially, and this stuff has a random chance of dropping, and it's for, all the heroes and that sort of stuff. So if you want to get the weapons, you have to play that specific hero to get their weapons. For all the effects and idle animations and stuff, that's pretty much over everyone. But the effect is apotropiac. I butchered that. Ritual. And essentially, it's basically just like a little seance thing. You got some candles, some blue smoke, and then, it's just really culty and really fucking cool. And of course, that carries across for the idol and the execution as well, and the emote. Also, next up, we have illustrious outfits. Now, these things are really fucking cool, and they've changed it up this time. So essentially, it's for all heroes, and that means all heroes. So normally they're, for certain ones, and this time anyone can be for anyone. So it's between the ghouls, vampires, and lichen. So you get to pick whichever one you want. 20,000 steel for it. If you want it, get it. The ghoulish fate one is, in my opinion, the best one. But once again, that's because I love vampires more than werewolves. Feel free to fight me down below in the comment section. But this time they both actually look pretty goddamn cool. And next up we have some of the best executions to ever hit this game from a thematically cool standpoint. We've had some funny ones, we've had some brutal ones. These ones are just insanely good for the Halloween theme, and I'm fucking blown away. I'm going to be blowing so much steel on this stuff. First one is called the Revenant Slayer, and it's so goddamn good because the person you're killing gets in this vampire bat form. They start coming towards you. Transylvania music's playing. You pull out this cross dagger thing. You blast them with some holy light, and then stake them, and then they explode into nothing. It's my brain is fried at how fucking amazing this thing is, and my mouth hurts. But it's goddamn awesome. I'm going to be buying many of this on all my favorite heroes. Next one is called Ulfhegnar Killer, which is basically the Viking one. You know, it's like a werewolf one. This is also 10,000 steel. I think the other one I mentioned is 10,000 steel. But this one's for all Viking heroes, and it is the worst one out of all of them, in my opinion. Guy turns into a werewolf, runs at you, he pulls out like a silver dagger thing, stabs him, then the guy falls over dead. It's not as cool, especially considering we just got the night one, which is insane. But there is that one if you want it. Next, we have a really fucking cool one, and this is for the samurai, 10,000 steel, called Shiryo Avenger. And this stuff is really hard to pronounce when I got this stuff in my mouth now. So essentially this one, the guy turns into like an Oni demon thing, which is really, really cool. And then you basically throw a ring of salt around him. He can't get out because he's like a demon. And then you blow a bunch of salt on him and he ends up like turning to stone, which is actually pretty freaking cool if you ask me. Not to mention anyone who wants to just rub salt in people's wounds, this is going to be a good execution for you if you're playing samurai. And then we have the dumbest, and I mean dumbest, fucking execution anything in the game. Okay, this takes the cake for how stupid this one actually is. Like, I'm all about funny stuff, but this one is just dumb. The execution is for all Wulian heroes. 10,000 steel is called Jiangshi Banisher. You have a fucking dude who turns into a zombie. He hops towards you. It's really weird. The guy pulls out a sticker, sticks it on his head, and then watches the zombie hop away a couple times before it falls over and dies. Guys, I honestly don't know. This is the dumbest thing ever. If anyone spends steel on this, why? Can you please explain to me why? Like, I get the comical humor part, but this is just dumb. And I don't care if I even get backlash for this. It's just so stupid. I can't believe it. But there is that one if you want it. And then we have the bundle. Now this one is for all heroes, and this thing is available from the 17th of October until the 4th of November. And this thing is incredibly expensive. Now it's 45,000 steel, okay? And it comes with executions according to the hero's faction, illustrious outfits, the ghoulish fate or Lycan. You get to pick which one. The battle outfits, apotropaic, I can't pronounce that with this. That thing affects the apotropaic ritual, the idol execution and emotes, and the ornament as well, which is pretty goddamn cool. And that thing's, you know, the apotropaic charm. But 45,000 steel for all heroes from the 17th of October till the 4th of November. We also have the apotropaic battle outfit as well, which is lootable in the game. And then, like I just said, we have the ornament, which is actually really fucking cool. It reminds me a lot of Reaper of Souls from Diablo. It looks really freaking cool. I wish the color was a little bit different, but it looks cool. And then let's talk about the game mode. Now, the game mode is essentially Endless March from last year's thing, but with a twist, okay? So the manions in the middle, they're incredibly strong. They're just stupidly strong, and they're going to just kick your ass. The guy ended up saying essentially don't even try to fight them because they're just going to ream you. So you want to stay away from the minions unless you get a buff, and once you get the buff, it basically boosts you and allows you to fight the minions. So when you get in there, you can crush the minions. They're the main way to get points. That's like hard point system. Minions give the most points. Essentially, you want to kill them. So get the buff, kill the minions, and the external points, like the capture zones, they effectively give you soft points, so a little bit of points. And it's first to 1,000. Enemy goes into breaking, kill the enemy. Once they're all dead, you win. That's effectively it's Endless March, but with a twist. And that will be running for the duration of the event. And with that said, there are event weapons that you can loot from in-game, and these are some of the best fucking weapons ever. But once again, I am heavily biased because I love everything vampires, werewolves, Halloween. It's just my shit. I have a coffin wardrobe in the background there. What do you want from me? But yeah, you can loot the weapons, you can loot all that other stuff in-game, just play the game and you will get the cool shit. Now remember as well, like I said, if you want a weapon for a specific hero, you have to play that hero in the game to loot the weapons for that. But please feel free to check out my other videos because I have a video covering the weapons themselves. It showcases all that. There's a brand new map thing, like, you know, a couple of the maps that you can play on. They look really, really different and it's so fucking cool. The aesthetic is just the best thing in the world. So I've got a video on the maps as well, which I've put out. And also keep in mind, I will be putting out the cinematic as well, just for people who want to watch it. And that is the event, and that is all the news, guys. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and let me know your thoughts. I love reading and replying to every single one of your comments, or at least as many as I can get to within 24 hours. There are so many of you these days, it's insane. Feel free to follow me on my social medias. There is my Twitter at Reavyne Gaming, my Instagram at Reavyne. I have a Patreon as well. Feel free to check that out if you feel like supporting me further. I do need to update it. That, along with my social medias, will be down below in the description box, along with the, name of the intro song as well. But with all that said, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you on the next video. Have a good one, guys.